Hello cookbook friend, this is Carrie with Cookbook Divas. Today we're going to look through Fire and Wine, 75 smoke-infused recipes from the grill with perfect wine pairings by Mary Cressler and Sean Martin. Now, disclosure, I am a vegetarian and would never eat anything inside of here, but I'm going to try not to be too grossed out because you probably eat meat and I want you to see all the cool stuff in this cookbook. I also don't care for smoky flavors myself. But look at this beautiful photography. This is not going to be a bad time looking through here. It came out in 2020. Gorgeous photography. I'll just pretend these pictures are tofu that has been blackened. Fire and Wine, 75 smoke-infused recipes from the grill with perfect wine pairings. Let's check out the table of contents. Fire, wine, and then recipes for rubs, sauces, and glazes. Starting the party. Birds on the barbecue. King of meats. Beef. Porklandia, okay, they have a sense of humor. Lamb jam, from the rivers to the sea, fish and seafood, from the garden, vegetarian dishes. Thank you, a chapter I can look forward to. Woo, and here's a recipe list right at the beginning. Well, that's handy. Introduction. When we first moved to Portland in 2006, Mary unpacked the house while Sean stayed behind in San Francisco for a few weeks finishing up his job. He felt bad he wasn't able to help unpack much. Promised to spend his first few days unpacking the 2 rooms he'd saved for him. He was researching grills. That must have been the important part because he didn't get around to unpacking because the grill was more important. Okay, so how to use this book. And starting off with fire. This is going to be cooking with wood. It's not an exact science. Tips on seasoning, ingredients and tools, etc. Pantry essentials, typical cooking methods. Little photos of what your grill might look like. Equipment, heat and smoke, charcoal, wood, lighter fluid, types of grills. This looks like the one I have. Although I'm tempted to get a kettle grill to use at my house just for the vegetarian food so that vegetarian food never hits the grill that had meat on it. Yes, I'm that anal. Fire management, grill temperature, grill safety. Gotta go back and read that, it's important. Building and maintaining a fire, separate instructions for the kettle grill. Ooh, wood. Okay, now we're gonna talk about wine. One of my favorite topics. Why wine with barbecue? The myth of the perfect pairing, the rules of food and wine pairing, creating synergy, body and weight, contrasting flavors, complementing flavors, fundamental elements of wine and food pairing like acidity, sweetness and barbecue, alcohol, cooking with wine, tannins, a nice picture of wine, etc. The wines and styles chosen for this book, they're describing variety versus varietal. Variety refers to a specific type of grape, like Merlot or Chardonnay. Varietal is a wine produced from a grape variety. In most New World countries, you'll see wines labeled by the name of the dominant grape in the bottle, such as Cabernet Sauvignon, Zinfandel, or Chardonnay. In Old World countries, you'll see wines labeled by regions, such as Bordeaux or Bourgogne. I can't even pronounce that today. Corks. Okay. Wine characteristics. You can skip this if you already know about wine. Let's get to the recipes. Rub, sauces, and glazes. Uh-oh. Beef rub, savory rub, honey gold sauce. Here's the pictures. Okay. Easy Carolina style barbecue sauce. Pinot Noir barbecue sauce, important recipe. Basic Aioli, Merlot wine spritz, bourbon, chipotle cherry glaze, but no photos. Starting the party. Here we go. Now we're talking about recipes. That looks amazing. Grilled cedar plank brie and strawberry balsamic glaze. Yum, yum. I want to eat that. Smoked salmon crostini with capers, dill, and goat cheese. Beautiful large photo. You know I love that in a cookbook. Smoked white bean dip, smoked bone marrow. No pictures, but we know what white bean dip and bone marrow looks like. Managing space on the grill to make room for starters. Important tip. Smoked pork tenderloin crostini, fire roasted pepper queso dip. This photography is stunning. That's why I wish there were more pictures of grilled sausage endive cups with avocado aioli and grilled mixed pepper salsa verde. No picture. Okay. But here's wine marinated beef skewers with cherry bourbon glaze. I bet that would blow away party guests. They would love it. Smoked party nuts. Now we're in the birds on the barbecue chapter. Smoked whole chicken, grilled duck breast, smoked chicken stock, rosemary buttermilk grilled chicken, smoked and glazed chicken thighs, grilled Cornish game hens, step-by-step photo, which I'm not going to look at very closely, smoked turkey drumsticks. That's cool. I don't see that in just about any cookbook I've looked through. Now we're in the beef chapter. Merlot spritzed beef brisket. Nice. I guess you'd pair that with Merlot. Trimming instructions. The tomahawk. Skirt steak grilled flatbread. I see a lot of those in restaurants here in the Seattle area. Smoked beef lasagna. Wow, my boyfriend would love that. Okay, skirt steak street tacos. Excuse me, that was hard to say. It was like a tongue twister. Santa Maria style grilled tri-tip. I have to go on because I can't show you the whole book. Porklandia. I'll try to show you just 2 pork. 3-2-1 ribs. There's one. Does not look good to me. I'm going to look over here while you guys look at that. Okay. How about, tips on injecting meat. Stuffed pork loin. Now that looks good. That picture I can look at. Okay, and step-by-step photos on tying a loin, etc. Pork belly burnt ends. See, burnt doesn't sound good to me, but I don't know because I'm a vegetarian. Okay, step-by-step how to construct a crown roast. That's very useful. Wow, I would have no idea how to do that. Wine braised smoked lamb shanks. Lamb ragu, lamb burgers. Good idea. From the rivers to the sea, fish and seafood. Smoked honey butter, grilled scallops, grilled whole trout. Ooh, grilled crab cakes. Yum. Now I want to get to the vegetarian chapter, which is very tiny. From the garden, vegetarian dishes. The book's almost done. Grilled artichokes with aioli. I often put artichokes on the grill. Grilled asparagus with spicy pickled peppers. Nice thinking. I often grill asparagus. Pulled mushroom sliders. Cute. And Swiss chard and hazelnut grilled veggie patties. Portobello mushroom burgers. Smoked tofu burnt ends. And here's a side project. Grilled corn with smoked honey butter, etc. Ooh, what was that? Dijon potato salad. Smoked pumpkin risotto. That could be back in the vegetarian area. Smoked poblano mac and cheese. Wow. This is a very cool barbecue and grilling book. I suggest you pick it up if that's a topic you're interested in. Fire and Wine, 75 Smoke-Infused Recipes from the Grill with Perfect Wine Pairings. Thank you for watching this cookbook look-through from Cookbook Divas. You can find more of them on our blog. I'll let you Google the address if you can't figure it out. We also post to Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. And we have a Cookbook Divas podcast for those of you that would like to listen to gossip and news about cookbooks. Thanks so much for watching.